Hey folks, what's going on? Good morning from Dhaka, Bangladesh. I'll be doing a couple of fragrance reviews. I will do most probably these fragrances. Some people consider them as women's perfume, perhaps, or feminine or floral. Mostly florals. Guys are not very big fan of florals. I do like some florals, but not all. When it's super rosy or super floral, like women, like they're leaning towards feminine side. Sometimes I feel like I cannot really wear them because I need something that's like a fruitiness, like a raspberry or something. So what I'm trying to say is this fragrance, the three I'm going to review in 2 episodes, I feel they're excellent fragrance for women, but I love to review them because these are prominent houses, nice presentation, nice fragrances. Please check them out. So I'll review today fragrance house of Maison Margiela called Replica line, and this is called Springtime in a Park. I forget the names. So I reviewed quite a few of from this house, and I do have some of them with me in my personal collection, like Jazz Club, By the Fireplace, Sailing Day. I have Under the Lemon Trees. So I did own few more, and I reviewed quite a few. I think 10, 12 more than that. I love this house because the presentation is so beautiful, and I don't have the box. This is a full presentation. This belongs to my friend, so I'll review it and then I'll return it, sort of like okay, that like that. Okay, so I'll try to put a picture from net so you can see how the box looks. They are really nice. They put a picture. Replica house, this line Maison Margiela, they put nice pictures, so you sort of imagine, like, if the fragrance took place here, the memory of, like, let's say a bar or a library, or like a place. So they sort of try to create that, evoke that feeling, and more on most part they do really good job. So this one, the bottle looks like that. This is 100 ml, really pink juice, very beautiful. How do I show? Yeah, it's a pink juice, built-in atomizer, like this rope sort of thing, always on the bottles. They look really nice, like some of the other bottles look like that. I like their juice color a lot. So that's one most attractive part of the packaging, and the atomizer is pretty cool. Okay, so a base looks like that. I have it pre-sprayed on the paper. Sprayer is okay, uh, very very floral and fruity. Okay, I'll tell you how it smells. Sprayers are okay, like this much. You can say 7 out of 10. Okay, so when you smell it for the first time, you definitely feel I have smelled this before. That's one thing that hit me, because I smell this kind of DNA in many designer perfumes. Okay, and I always get confused if this house is niche or designer. Someone please do let me know on the comment section, so I am not confused anymore. I think these are designers, high-end designers, with they have maybe have candles or some other products, or soap, I don't know. If they have those products, then obviously part of designer side. But when I smelled it, it smells sort of like a floral, and then fresh, kind of like, think of Olympia by Paco Rabanne. Fragrances like some of the Armani fragrances, like the Crystal line. I smelled this DNA before. So prices on these are pretty steep, like 120, $130 if you pay retail. If you can get them discounted, it will be like 80, 85 bucks. So not cheap still. Longevity from this perfume for a floral fresh fragrance, I got like decent 4.5 hours. Nothing to brag about. It's not like all day lasting, but if this fragrance is worn by women, perhaps they will get better longevity because they have blessed skin. But I never feel this fragrance is gonna be ever like a beast mode. So I think springtime, like, is the ideal time. The name is so apt for it. It's like springtime in a park. So very specific. Springtime in a park. Let's say you like to spend some time with your significant other, taking a walk, and it'll be breezy. Springtime is fresh, like nature, like nice breeze. It's not too hot, not too cold. So I think it will like be perfect even outside the park if you want to go for brunch or lunch. Daytime, it's a perfect fresh perfume, and it's not too sweet. So this one got pear, I think, lily of the valley, and musk. Very simple notes breakdown, and it's a simple perfume. I actually enjoyed it a lot because the pear note is very nice. It's really beautiful. I like that fruity note in something like Dior's Joy, I think. Does it have pear? But some of the fragrances, they do have pear, like Olympia and Armani C, perhaps some of the lines, they have the fruity floral combination. This one is there, but it's more dominant with the greenness of the florals, I feel. Lily of the Valley, or whatever the floral is, it feels like maybe light pink rose petals. It feels like that, but it's very youthful, pretty transparent, not too deep. It's not very mysterious. It's like a everyday wear fresh fragrance. You can imagine, like, if someone asks you, is it a Bulgari or Burberry earring? One of the Burberry fragrance I remember. Burberry's, I don't remember exactly fragrance, but the one of the Burberry's, it had rose in it. It smelled like that. Okay, so that would be like more like 40, 45 bucks. It smelled like that DNA. So if it's worth the price tag, I don't know if you're a big fan of the house or this line of the bottle, but I think this fragrance you can get something similar to these in designer side, which would be like $40-$45, which is basically half of the price tag of this. But apart from that, no other complaint. Performance is okay, average. So overall, I like the scent profile. It's a very feminine sort of scent profile. It's definitely like women who love wearing this, but men, I think they may feel this is a bit too feminine for them. It's like a bit too floral for them. It's too pretty. So some guys don't want to be pretty. If you feel like being pretty, if you like flowers, you're spending time in nature, you can definitely wear it. There's no gender bias towards any fragrance. Anyone can wear anything, but for me, I feel this is going to be a little bit like I can wear something like oolong cha. That's it for me. Let me just show you. My bottle is running low. This fragrance is unisex perfectly. Like this is more feminine, like a tea, got some lychee and stuff. I like that fragrance a lot. The reason being that fragrance is very, very tea dominant. So if there was some tea in this, perhaps I would love it, like osmanthus or some green tea, together. That would be beautiful. But I would suggest this highly for women. It's a perfect gift. If you want to give to your wife, you can give. So this is called Springtime in a Park. Love the name, love the bottle, love the juice color. Performance is okay. Overall rating for this fragrance, I'll give it, because the price is a bit too high, I'll give it a 7 out of 10. Not the best creation of this house, but it's okay. No complaint, no hatred, no bashing, right? So check this perfume out. Replica, Maison Margiela, Springtime in a Park. Let's do one more review, then we'll upload this. Take care.